Jardin's just throwing a guard here to try to protect their stone on the button.
You know, for somebody watching this, when he yelled switch, and she changed the side of the sweep, why?
It's to help with the curl, to go with the curl of the rock. It helps the rock finish, meaning make it curl a little bit more. When she was sweeping on the other side against the turn, then it's to try to keep the rock straighter.
And Mike, that's all pretty recent science, isn't it?
It is, and you know, Jill, we got one of the best sweepers ever to play. Sitting between us, Bruce, so maybe Jill will be better to speak about that. But it's surprising how little we knew 3 years ago, and it's kind of shocking. With it all came around with the fabrics that were too aggressive, and it's surprising it didn't happen 20 years ago by mistake, where there were these aggressive fabrics that would make the rock curl or back up with, almost by accident. But what happened out of all of that is that we learned what sweeping actually does to the path of the stone. And Jill, you know, it's shocking how much it's changed in the last 3 years.
Particularly with the hair brooms that we've seen used for years and years and years, and suddenly the hair brooms, some of the hair brooms were the most effective sweeping devices that we were using 2 years ago. And a lot of it was also the angle in which the broom was being used in front of the rock, and what we called directional sweeping. And by using that directional sweeping, we had much more impact on the ice and on the result of the rock. Even with the standard fabric that they now have, all teams, all manufacturers have to have the same fabric from the same manufacturer, so that everything is basically created equal. But you still see a lot of teams using only one sweeper for certain shots. You still see a lot of teams doing directional sweeping to try to maximize every millimeter.
And it works.
And it works.